Wow, the beautiful harmony of all of my fans. Okay, hang on. Let me test audio. Okay, wow, we're sounding good today. What? Hello? Okay, I don't know. Whatever. I feel like last week I was like weirdly quiet, but we sound fine today. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. Okay, let me check this. Oh yeah, we're fine there. Okay. Okay. Make sure I have everything set up first. Okay, guys, I have a story. I'll have a Sims story. I'll have a Sims story while we wait for the ads to start. And while they're running, okay? But before we get into that, today, I just buffered. Okay, today, like my brain buffered. Today we are starting a new build. I don't know how long it's gonna take, but essentially, you know how in base game, you know how because there's like this, like the super spy and like the super villain careers you can do, and then how there's like all that weird, like furniture that's specifically for those careers. I've always wanted to use them. I actually have used some of them before. Don't ask. No, I'm kidding. I have used some of them before in like a build I did off stream, but I've always wanted to use them because they're so specific. So I was like, you know what I'm gonna do? I want to build a house that is like a completely normal house, but then under it is like a secret spy bunker. Like think Spy Kids. You know what I mean? Kind of like Spy Kids vibes. We're basically building like a spy, like the Spy Kid, not the Spy Kids house. I haven't watched any of the Spy Kids movies in years, but like think that vibe, okay? Like the upstairs is completely normal. It looks like a completely normal family, but then in the basement, it's like all spy stuff. That's what we're building. So today we're gonna do like the normal part of the house. We probably won't finish it. And then, oh, my friend is texting me. One moment, I have to respond. We're trying to set something up. Okay. Hi, girl game. But yeah, that's what we're starting today. We're essentially building like our own little Spy Kids house, like the franchise. We'll figure out like what family is in it. Like if we want to do like parents and some kids, or if we want to do like just a couple, or if we want to do like just a bunch of spies living in a house. I don't know. The lot size I picked, I think, is 20 by 30, so it's a pretty decent size. It's not like huge, but it's like a pretty decent size. Oh my gosh, yes, girl game. Yes, girl game. As you should. You watched K-pop Demon Hunters after I talked about it? As you should. It's so good. It's literally, it's just so good. I'm so glad. I hope you liked it. I'm not like a big I'm not a K-pop fan because personally for me, I'm afraid of the fandoms, so I don't want to touch it. It was so good. Okay, I'm so happy you liked it. But like, I'm not a big K-pop person purely because I'm afraid of the fandom, which I know is like, just listen to it if you want, whatever. But I'm like, A, I'm afraid of the fandom. B, there's so much K-pop in the world that I get overwhelmed thinking about trying to get into it, so I just don't. But it's such a good movie. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. It's on Netflix. I've watched it 4 times now. Only, actually. I've only watched it 4 times. Don't ask me how many times I've listened to the soundtrack. I don't know. I listen to it like twice a day, at least. Except for Soda Pop. But that's just because personally, when the Saja Boys came on and they started singing Soda Pop, I had 0 reaction. And like, music for me is like such a huge part of my life. Like, I genuinely like feel very strong, intense emotions every time I hear music, whether it's negative or positive. Never in my life have I never felt something listening to a song, and that's what it felt like listening to Soda Pop. Nothing. I was like, and it was the weirdest experience of my life, because they came on and I was like, there, who Huntrix is up against? I was like, just like, the girls have this in the bag. That's what they're up against. I feel nothing. Anyways, okay, ad break in 30 seconds. We'll see if you get ads today, girl game. And then we'll continue talking about K-pop Demon Hunters. But we also need to figure out, actually first we gotta figure out what we're doing for like what the household is gonna be shaped like, because then I know how to shape the house, you know? Like like I was saying, like if they have kids, if it's just a bunch of maybe it's a bunch of college students spies living, not college students, but like maybe it's a bunch of like teens, not teens, but like maybe it's just a bunch of like 20-year-olds in a house doing spy stuff. I don't know. But like we kind of need to decide what dynamic we want to go, because like we could go spy kids, we could go with like a family, we could go like just a bunch of 20-something-year-olds who should definitely not be spies living in a house together. We can figure that out after the ads. I'm just gonna start the story now while the ads are going, but I need to talk about something my Sims did, okay? So y'all know how I don't really do Sims gameplay, right? Which, by the way, my next Twitch follower goal, in 4 followers, I will do Sims gameplay on stream. But normally I only do gameplay to get the free stuff that's in like the events, like the free build stuff. Like I want an outhouse, I want that table, you know? So so then that's the only reason why I do gameplay, is to get the free build buy stuff in the events. Tell me why. Tell me why, okay? The one time, I'm just gonna keep talking about this. What, the ads haven't started yet, but once they do, I'm just gonna, whatever. Tell me why, okay? One of my few very rare times I do gameplay, okay? I think it was I think it was last week's portion of the events. I think this week was like, if you were doing it right when it started weekly, I think this week was the last week of the event stuff. So last week, for last week's rewards, tell me why I open up my Sims and I'm like, okay, this Sim, because I have like my little crew, right? I was like, this Sim, you're gonna go do like the woodworking stuff. You're gonna go make, I don't know, it was like the table or something, I don't remember. But I was like, you're gonna do the woodworking stuff. So I get her started on the woodworking stuff. And then next to her is a barbecue. Tell me why one of my Sims just sets the freaking barbecue on fire. I was like, why are you even touching the barbecue, first of all? Because I never told you to do that, and I have Sims autonomy turned off, and even if you have it turned off, it's not completely off. They still do things on their own. It's really annoying. But bro just sets the whole barbecue on fire. And I was like, oh my god, I'm just trying to get this free stuff, and you've set my barbecue on fire. I never do gameplay, okay? Like, I've never had a problem like this, other than like someone leaving a puddle on the floor or something. And you're over here and you dare to set my barbecue on fire. And I was so annoyed. And then about all of my Sims immediately started panicking and running, but then my one Sim who's doing the woodworking, she was super brave and she put the fire out. But I was really like, y'all, what is your problem? I'm just here trying to get you free stuff, okay? I'm trying to get you a nice table. And you're over here setting your barbecue on fire, which luckily it wasn't near anything all too flammable except for a dartboard. Don't ask why I had a dartboard near the barbecue. That's just where I put it. I don't even remember why I had a dartboard there, but that's what I did. And so the dartboard got set on fire and I had to get a new one and a new barbecue. But now the barbecue is like way in the corner of the lot on a bunch of cement where it can't set anything on fire. But I was really annoyed. I was like, y'all, I'm literally just trying to complete this week's events. The last thing I need is for you to be setting stuff on fire. Like, I didn't ask for this. I literally turned off autonomy so y'all wouldn't do stuff like this, but then you go and do it anyway. I feel like an angry parent almost. I'm like, did I tell you to do this? No, I did not. No ads? Oh my god, slay. Slay. Okay. You know what? Then since you're here, Girl Game, since you're here, let's figure out what we want to do for the house. So I can kind of figure out what kind of house we're building. Like, who lives in the house, essentially. And then I have a rant to go on. I have a rant. I already talked about this in my Discord very briefly. I was like, y'all expect a rant this Saturday, so I have a rant to go on. It's not a rant, it's just I discovered I'm very passionate about something and I would like to talk about it. It is kind of a rant. But what family, here, let me show you the lot actually. Here we go. So this is the lot we have, and this is, again, we are building like a completely normal house, and then underneath it is going to be a spy bunker. So I'm thinking, now personally going into this, I was thinking more like spy kids, like 2 parents, and then like an older daughter, younger son, and then a baby, like that. Like, I don't know which Spy Kid movie that is. That's like Spy Kids 3 or 4 or something. I was thinking more like that, I think. Or maybe, girl, I haven't watched any of the Spy Kids movies. It's so long. I need to look this up. Hang on, give me a second. Spy Kids. I don't remember which movie is what and how many movies there are. I think I was thinking more Spy Kids 4. Yeah, I was thinking more Spy Kids 4. Like that kind of vibe. Or we could do something else. Or it can be one lonely person living alone who's secretly a spy. But what do we think? What kind of dynamic are we feeling? Because, yeah, I don't know. You didn't watch Spy Kids? I have watched Spy Kids. I think I've watched all 4 of them. If, actually, maybe I didn't watch. I just don't remember because it was so long ago. I feel like there's like one Spy Kids movie I didn't watch. No. Spy Kids 2. I don't think I watched Spy Kids 2. I think I watched 1, 3, and 4. 4 I remember the most because that one I watched the most because I used to work with kids, so we would like watch it with them and whatever. Also, my sister's like young enough from me that like a lot of the like where was Spy Kids like shown? I don't remember. Like what channel? I don't know, whatever. But like I was kind of like I've seen like some of the newer-ish stuff as well as like the like anyway, we'll get into that actually, like the eras of it's not I don't think it was Disney, but like Disney we're talking about Disney Channel again, but very specifically Disney Channel original movies. But we'll get into that. So, with do we want to go like I was thinking originally my idea for this was more like Spy Kids 4, like 2 parents, older sister, younger brother, baby. Like that's what I was thinking for this house, but we don't have to do that. I'm open to anything. I can be easily convinced otherwise. If we want to do a house full of, like I said, like 20-year-olds who definitely should not be spies and they all live together and they should not be living together because that would be so chaotic, we could also do that. What do we think? Or if you have your own dynamic, you can. Maybe it's a house full of spy dogs. I don't have cats and dogs, so I can't really feasibly do that, but it could be. You don't like baby rooms? Kids' rooms are fun. I'll just go with the vibe. I like doing nurseries. Okay, but here's the thing, okay? The upstairs of the house is like completely normal. So we're literally just building a normal house. And then once we're done with the normal house, but I was thinking of like hiding little things around the house that are like, oh my god, they're spies, but like it's very little things. You'll just go with the vibe. Okay, maybe we'll just do like we'll just go Spy Kids then, like Spy Kids 4 family dynamic. Like a foul with camera, exactly. It'll be something like circuits or something, just where they shouldn't be, like little, very little things, or like the daughter or someone. We're gonna make like a teenage daughter or someone has like just a little too much knowledge about technology than any normal like 14-year-old would have or something. You know what I mean? It'll be like little things like that. Okay. Let's get into it. So this isn't like a... No, this is a pretty decent sized lot. I'm just very bad at measuring. Okay. This is always the hard part, is figuring out where to put things. Okay, so if it's probably be 2 floors, and then if it's... Let's just... Hang on. Okay. That was me trying to figure out vaguely like what I wanted the roof to look like. A tower? Oh yeah, that will look so normal. A totally normal, not suspicious tower. We'll just build like the Doofenshmirtz tower from... and it'll be so normal, and no one will suspect anything. Because this is a completely normal family with completely normal lives who do completely normal things. And they aren't suspicious at all. We'll do something like this to watch the neighbors from. We'll give them a telescope that, you know, maybe just so happens to be pointing at the neighbors instead of that. Oh. Wait, I can't look over there. I have a build over there that's not okay. I can't. I forgot. I have a build behind. That video's not out yet. I can't show that. I can't turn around. Okay. Maybe we just start with this. More secrets. Exactly. That secret will be coming out in about... Actually, it might be a week. Let me see. I can't turn around. It's my next video coming out. Yeah, on the 27th, that secret will be revealed. But I can't turn around now, because then you guys are gonna see it early, and we can't have that. I mean, I don't think we need to go to like too fancy with the house. Because again, it's supposed to just be a normal house with normal people. So we want this house to look as basic as possible. Essentially. So we're just gonna go super easy. Just, whoa my gosh. Just 2 gabled roofs. Is that what yeah, 2 gabled roofs. So normal. Nothing to see here. We are just a normal family full of normal people who do normal family things. Oh my gosh, I can't. Hello? Hello? Oh no, that was right. Okay. Maybe we'll even do this. I feel like we haven't built a house on stream in so long. I feel like I've been pre-building a lot lately. Oh yeah, completely normal. Nothing to see here. Look at how normal and basic this house is because it has no secrets, because it's so basic and normal. Pre-building and not telling us. Okay, that one's for a video. That one I built for a video, okay? That one's different. Other pre-building is because, like the dorm challenge, for example, I pre-built that because I was like, well, the challenge part is the dorm rooms, so I don't want to deal with that on stream. Okay, what roof swatch? What roof swatch screams normal? Glass? No, I'm kidding. A little front porch or back? Ooh, yeah. Wait, actually, you're right. We should probably... Okay, I feel like... Let me scooch the house back a bit. Let me move the whole lot, actually. Oh, it's doing that weird bug again where it has the lines from... Oh, I hate this bug. There's a bug where, like, it'll highlight things, it'll highlight rooms, which is, this is supposed to be for, like, for rent, and I guess businesses and hobbies now, but, like, it's so annoying. I don't want to see those lines. I don't want to see those lines. Oh, wait. Oh. That was close. That was close. Good thing I caught that. I caught that. You ruined it? No, you didn't. No, you didn't. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Oh, I almost revealed secrets. That was a close one. My reflexes went crazy there. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're fine. Now because... Now because we are putting a basement, I think if I put this on a foundation and I put a basement in, is that gonna make it weird? Because sometimes when you have it on a foundation and a basement, then it makes like a hill, and that's really annoying. I don't want a hill. We demand secret. Hey, you know what? Next ad break, I'll show it for really, really quick. I'll go, whew. How about that? Girl Game will probably see it. She hasn't been getting ads. Oh, let's go. No weird hill. Okay. We'll get down there. We're not there yet. And it probably won't be shaped like this. I just wanted to make sure there wasn't a hill. Oh. Hello? Why are you doing that, game? Okay, whatever. We'll get a porch. A porch. I'm trying to think what a normal looking porch would be. Maybe 3 tiles is a bit big, but it would be something like this. I swear if that corner is doing that because there's a basement, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna end stream. Oh, okay. No. It's fine. 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 I don't even care. I actually don't even care. Maybe we're actually just building a completely normal house, actually, guys. Sorry, Sims doesn't want us to be creative and fun and quirky. Okay, now we're fine. We're fine. I fixed it. I fixed it. Okay. Okay. What's different with or without a foundation? It's harder to put a porch. It'll literally just be like a sidewalk. But like, it's fine. Okay. But we solved the problem. We're okay. The problem has been solved. We solved the problem and the problem is solved. What's that from? Problem solved. Problems. Pat and cat or something? Anyway, that has nothing to do with nothing. And then, oh my god. I sneaked a little bit. I sneaked a little bit on accident. Okay, if I go like this, if I go like this, if I go like this. I don't know what my mom is shouting about. She's not mad. She's just loud. Okay. Okay. How big of a back porch do we want? How big of a back porch do we want? She's singing. Why are the corners doing this? Can they like not? You know what? It's fine. Maybe I'll put like columns or something to cover it up and it'll be fine. We'll just do a cutie little back porch. Because all normal houses have back porch. Hello? Oh my god! Okay, because all houses have... I was asking myself the same question. Like how big the porch should be? Okay, if we want to get rid of this corner, I could just do a back porch like this. But that is wild. I don't think anyone's back porch is just straight across like that. Yeah, see? Our neighbors aren't. Trying so hard not to reveal anything. Why did I build here? Okay. Why do corners do that? Yeah. Yeah. Sims team needs to get on that. No, I'm kidding. It's fine. We'll just like ignore it. Maybe that's one of the... I've never seen the corner... Me either. You know what? Maybe that's one of the like secret spy things. We'll just... No, it's part of the lore, guys. It's not a bug. It's part of the lore. That's all. It's part of the lore. Maybe this is where they can park their super normal, not transformer car. Not transformer like the Transformers, like the big mecha car guys. Transformer like it transforms into a spy car. Do we know what I mean? We know what I mean. A VW Golf? I don't know what that is. I don't know cars. Okay, the way things are going... Dude, this porch is so big. I don't like it. Oh, it's not gonna do the weird corner thing? Thank you. A very normal car. Okay, yes, exactly. It's like a Honda Civic or something. I don't know. What's the most normal car ever, do we think? A Toyota Corolla. That's what they drive. It's a totally normal Toyota Corolla. A nice, healthy 2017, I don't know cars. A 2017 Toyota Corolla. No, that's where you just play pretend, okay, Viv? That's where you play pretend for The Sims, okay? Maybe they just go like this. Maybe they are really good at maneuvering, not on the grass, okay? This is where I need you to pretend with me, Viv, because The Sims only can do so much, okay? Ignore the lot that we've put it on. Look at just the house, okay? Do you do this in real life? Drive on the grass? No comment. Okay, but in my defense, I do a little bit, but in my defense, okay, where I park my car at my house is on like this side pad of driveway, and it's shaped weird, and the only way for me to back out is to either drive a little bit on the grass up front or drive a little bit on the grass behind me. Only a little bit, okay? In my defense, it's very difficult to get out of the driveway. So I only drive on the grass a little bit. I don't drive like this, okay? I don't do that. I'm actually a pretty good driver, if you ask. Okay, there are times where I question if I should have been given a license, but for the most part, I'm a very safe driver. I would argue I'm the second safest driver in my house, okay? So there. What am I trying to do? Okay, if this is gonna be the front door, because nothing screams normal more than perfect symmetry. You know what I mean? Just based on like societal standards, nothing screams normal more than perfect symmetry. That's actually not true at all. Perfect symmetry is like really suspicious, but we don't need it. It's fine. Hang on, we're just gonna look at what the neighbors are doing. Okay. Except for the neighbors behind us, because I'm not allowed to show that yet. So we're gonna look at what these neighbors are doing. Okay, they're using these as their walkway, which we also do because we're completely normal. Okay. When I took my exam for my license, I took 2 hours of classes just for the practice, and the teacher told you wouldn't succeed? Oh my gosh. I was so lucky with the route and traffic that day that I hadn't made one mistake. My exam was in a closed course. You're such a bad driver. Hey, as long as you are safe, I say that I'd consider that a success, honestly. If you haven't gotten into like a severe, if you haven't been the cause, oh. If you haven't been the cause of like an accident or anything, I would say you're a pretty good driver. That is not a good mindset to have. Y'all drive safe, please. Please drive safe. I'm probably the last person to be talking about driving safety. I can't lie. It's not that I'm that bad. You constantly hit curbs, bumps, and poles mostly with... Okay, but parking's hard. Parking is hard, okay? Parking is tricky. Oh, I see they're using wood stairs. I know exactly what stairs. This is so bad. Y'all, I know exactly what stairs they're using. That's how much Sims I've played. It's so bad. Literally in Henford on Bagley, when you look around, I can see that they use like the university brick and stuff. It's so bad. I play too much Sims. My cars don't have the BBBB sound. My car doesn't either. It's purely on experience and luck, for real. And like for the life of me, trying to like adjust to fit into a parking spot, my brain just cannot comprehend how to do it. I've gotten better, but like I just can't comprehend it sometimes. Like I know I need to adjust, but I just can't figure out which way I'm supposed to be going. Look, these are the stairs they used. I could tell because it's brown and a little dinged up. It's so bad. I play so much Sims. I'm actually working on my grandest build yet off stream right now. It's just a for funsies for me build, but I'll show you guys one day in a video. I'm thinking of doing a video of all my off-stream builds one day, so you'll see it eventually. But I'm working on my grandest build yet. And it's so grand that it caused my game to crash once, I think. But that might have just been the game being bad. Listen, hey, I couldn't park on the right side for the longest time. Not very well. But now I can do it pretty well because I learned. And it took a lot of practice. What is happening? Hello? Okay, that was weird. That wasn't even like a secret spy thing. That was just the game. Anyways. Okay, I was thinking of doing that too. Completely on my own. We're gonna add a thing over the porch that I definitely came up with doing on my own without looking at the neighbors. So it's super simple. We're just going to get a platform. Where are the platforms? We're gonna get a NOS platform. And just right over this little front porch, we'll just do a little platform like this. And then what that platform lets us do is paint the ceiling so the porch doesn't have a weird white underside. And then we'll just take a roof and we'll pop it right here. And just like that, we have a nice covered porch. Super simple, super easy, in 2 steps. Actually, that might have been more than 2 steps. I wasn't really paying attention. But look at that. So adorbs. You live rural so you can park wherever. So you could park on the grass. There's nothing stopping you. You could park in a pond. Just kidding, maybe don't do that. Okay. Okay, we need a column that screams family home. And in my head, this one does. I don't know why, but I don't like how it's sticking out so much over the roof. Nothing stopping me, nobody watching. Exactly. You can park wherever you want. There is no law in rural areas. That's not true. That's not true. That's not true. That's not true. Nothing screams normal like Fitzherbert, if you ask me. I hear Fitzherbert and I think, wow, what normalcy? Oops. I also just never really used this column before, so I just wanted to see what it looks like, but I don't think I like it. Don't forget a normal mailbox. Oh yeah, a normal mailbox that doesn't unlock anything at all if you know how to use it. It's a completely normal mailbox. Look at how normal it is. You're gonna look at this mailbox and tell me it's not a normal mailbox? Look, it even has the little flag that you lift up to say, I have mail. And then the mail person comes and they take it away. The mail giveth and taketh. I just need a nice simple matching What the fudge? What do you mean you don't have a matching wood swatch? This is redonkulous. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the language, guys. That was just a moment of I don't even know, but I apologize for the language I used just there. I apologize. That was uncouth of me, if that's the word. Whatever, it'll just be slightly mismatched. I can't be bothered. I'm being so mindful of how far I'm turning my head. For normal reasons. I don't know if I like this roof as the cover. Let me try this one. The half gable instead of the full gable. Okay, once we get to the more decoraty stuff, I can start my rant. I just have something I need to get off my chest. I have something that I must confess, something that I must get off my chest. You know what I mean? Okay, I think I prefer this. The other one was a little funky looking. I like that better? Okay, good. I agree, Viv. And I'm glad you agree too. It's what Billy would want, you know? What does Girl Game think? Because you're just rambling? Girl Game probably thinks there's not enough plants, but we're not on planting time yet, so I'm afraid that's just how it is. Should we put a car in? We aren't there yet at all, but I want to put a car in because I can. If you're wondering where the cars are, they're in Live Edit. To get to Live Edit, if you don't have Better Build by Twisted Mexi, you go to your cheats bar, Control-Shift-C, and you just type in testing cheats? Testing cheats true, I'm pretty sure. And then you type in bb.show hidden objects, like that, and that will give you debug. And then bb.live-edit objects. You're not gonna believe this. bb.live-edit objects gets you to the live edit objects. But honestly, in my opinion, if you're willing to download a mod, it's so much easier You're no good at house building, but gardens you shine. Exactly. But we're not there yet. I honestly find it easier just to get Better Build by Twisted Mexi. And then it organizes it all for you, and it's great. A totally not suspicious locomotive. Okay. I'm gonna take out a bunch of cars. This one does not look spy-y. I don't like how that one looks. Sorry, car. I guess if it's a family, maybe they want like a completely normal family van. This one looks a little more spy-ish, but we have to keep in mind they got a baby and 2 kids. So we might prefer a mom van. Would we rather have a mom van or like, I don't know. I hate, this car looks like it has eyes and it scares me. It looks like a spider. Gives me spider vibes with the down here. I hate how it's watching me. That's hard to park, the locomotive. I mean, not if you know how to drive it without tracks. And we don't have to do this color either. We're looking at the model right now, like the shape. I don't know what that would be. Oh, this totally this totally normal TV van. So normal. A pickup with 3 kids is handy, no? Don't pickups usually just have like 2 seats in the front though? Or at least these ones look like they do. They throw the kids in the back. They put the kids in the bed of the truck. A nice normal double-decker bus. Oh, this kind of looks like a smaller mom van. Not bad. Okay. Wait, let me get a truck out and we can take a look. And with the mailbox, you open the driveway so the spy car comes out. That's such a silly thing to say, Viv. Driveways don't do that. Driveways don't do that. Especially not our completely normal driveway. That's so silly. That's so silly. That's really creative, honestly, that idea of yours. That's something that could happen. I love the creativity. Let's see if the game's gonna be nice and let me put a basement right where the driveway is for no particular reason. And there goes my foundation. Literally, why? Why are you doing oh, wait. I might have figured it out. Ooh, okay. I figured out how to get around the glitch. Okay, you just need to make it slightly okay, we're fine. Maybe a helicopter. I don't have a helicopter in the game, Viv, I fear. Okay, for their normal car, we'll give them, I mean, for their car, sorry. Which one screams this is a family of 5? Which model, I guess, screams this is a family of 5 more? That car does not look like it would fit a family of 5. Captain, you're really cuss. Rawr. Okay. 5 people is a lot. Yeah, this just looks like a 2-seater, so I would say not that. I say should we do the mom van? Maybe not in the mustard yellow, but we can do the mom van. 5 people's kind of normal for a family size, at least in the US, I think. Okay, we have all these okay, let's not do that one. Not here. Interesting. This just looks like suspicious. We don't want to do a white van either. They're spies, not drug dealers, you know what I mean? A limousine. So we could do red, we could do yellow. The limo would fit 5 people? It definitely would. It definitely would. That is true. I think these are our only options for vans. I really thought there'd be like a green one or something for no particular reason other than green being my favorite color, I suppose. But it's fine. Okay, do we prefer the red or the yellow? I guess. Or I guess we could do white or black. I think black's like okay. I feel like the white just, again, looks like suspicious. And we're trying to look normal. But the black also, the black is giving like government, you know? Yellow? No, but that's the thing, right? Maybe we kind of want people to look and be like, oh, what a normal family. This driveway is too big for the one measly car. Unless we do 2 cars and it's like, oh, one's this person's car and one is that person's car. This is a big driveway. Like if we're thinking Spy Kids, it's like one for one parent to go to work and then one for the other parent to take the kids. And a third underneath? Exactly. That's where the spy car goes. For our totally normal house. I feel like this looks like kind of like a spy car. You put that down here. Like that. We'll deal with the walls later. Oh, but not in green, not in green. Green's too... Oh, I guess our only options are green or blue. Oh, well, if I had to pick between green or blue... Like, if I had to pick... I guess I'd go green. Because if I had to pick, like, my favorite color... If I had to pick my favorite color, then I guess I must. Then I guess I must, and it is what it is, I'm afraid. We could do a truck for the other car if you want, Viv. Or we could do... It's green like green screen, you know, so you can't see it. Because it's like camouflage. Here, this. Does this look like a normal family, like a normal set of cars, of family cars? Or... Does this look completely normal and not suspicious at all? It does? Okay. Yes. Completely normal and not suspicious at all. That is the name of the game. Now the porch and a normal door. Yes. I feel like this still looks weird, but I think once... We'll put in like some windows and stuff and some doors and figure out the walls, and then we can make that look a little less odd. But... while we are doing this... Siding. Okay, and nice, okay. Well, okay, we don't want to look exactly like the other house, because then that's just, like, suspicious. We don't want to look too suspicious, you know? Oh, look, a matching wood swatch. If only the columns had the same thing. Wouldn't that be so cute and hilarious? You know what? It's fine. I'll just do different stairs and we'll be different and quirky. We'll do the unremarkable stairs instead of the wooden ones. If I can find one that matches. Oh. Will you be quiet, please, fan? I was editing TikToks from Wednesday's stream and I was like, oh my gosh, all you can hear is my fan because it's so loud. But it's totally cool. It's what happened. My laptops just get old. I don't know how she's still going, but we're not gonna question it. It doesn't bother you? Good. That's good. I think if you're like a regular on the stream, you just kind of get used to it, you know? All my various fan sounds. What's like a normal looking foundation? It's why we're here. You're here for the fan sounds, actually, not for the Sims, not to hear me yap about whatever random things I feel like yapping about. You're here for the sound of my, like, 3 or 4 fans I have going. What is a normal... Does this look normal? The fan sounds, the piano from the sister, the singing of your mom, the secrets during ads, my sister showering, and the water being really loud. That's what everyone comes to the Isabelle Choose channel for. It's for all of the ambient noise of my household and not The Sims or the gameplay. You come for the ambient sounds of my house. This is my house. Entrance, please. Does this look normal? I'd say so. I'd say so. Okay, I can't spin too aggressively because there's secrets. Secrets that will be revealed in about a week. ASMR, exactly. Should I turn into an ASMR stream channel? I'm sure you guys would love that. Okay, nothing screams normal more than a good American brick house, you know? It's just all brick. Wow. Wow. I still need to make my lemon cake for a midsummer party tomorrow. Ooh, that sounds good. You can make it while you watch. I personally listen to music while I bake. And I bug my sister because I bake like really early in the morning. And then I'm just blasting music downstairs. Oh my gosh, girl game. You have to tell me what you thought, your thoughts and things about K-pop Demon Hunters. Because last time I baked, that's what I was blasting the whole time I was baking. I always listen and watch streams during baking. Exactly. Baking is the perfect time to just put something on, you know? Let's do siding. See, my issue is like 90% of my hobbies are things that require my full attention. But then when I just want to sit and watch things, okay guys, I'm gonna be real vulnerable here, okay? Sometimes when when I want to sit and watch things, sometimes I'm like, man, I feel so unproductive right now. But then the issue is I want to watch this thing, but I can't because my things that make me productive require my full attention. So I can't do both at the same time. Except for baking. What color house do we want? What's like a normal color house? I feel like blue. Blue's a very, very normal color house. Maybe. I don't know. What's like the most normal color? Like if you were like, I did expect to enjoy it as I don't listen to K-pop, but I was surprised. I don't listen, that's what I was saying. I don't listen to K-pop either. I feel like gray. Gray screams just bland and blah blah blah, you know? I think that's good. I think that's good. Oh. Or is gray like too suspiciously boring? You know what I mean? We're trying to be undercover, but not like... Gray and light blue is nice too. Okay. Maybe we do like a gray roof and then like a light blue siding. I mean, like, I kind of like had a feeling I would like the music because, well, because how it's done was what got me into the, like, the, I don't know if it was like purposely released as marketing or if it was like leaked, but the full song of How It's Done was released before the movie was, and that's what made me go, ooh, I want to watch this. Okay. Okay. Okay, maybe not the haunted shingles. I feel like that's not quite what we're going for. But like I also spent a good chunk of last Sim stream bragging about my music taste. So I feel like I can't really speak on that. I don't talk, but I bite full of venom. I don't know what roof to do. A good metal roof to keep out the aliens or the other spy signal. I don't know. I don't know. What do we think? Do we prefer the scalloped or the squares? I guess. Kind of prefer the squares, I think. I just don't know what color. Spitting facts, you know that's how it's done, done, done. That is not the notes. Not bad, not bad. Not bad. I'm too indecisive, I fear. I feel like this looks pretty good. The black shingles look too new. Does that make sense? Like they look too fresh. Like this kind of gives like, oh, we've lived here for a while. We're in this completely normal house that's been here for a long time for normal things, you know? I like this and the black for contrast. I feel like the black looks too new. Like if it was like a few tones lighter. Oh, like this. There we go. There we go. Problem solved. Problem solved. Problem solved. We solved the problem and the problem is solved. Okay. I don't talk but a bat full of venom. Spitting facts, you know that's how it's done, done, done. That's what your ma was singing? No, she wasn't singing anything. She was shouting. She just talks really loud. I keep trying to get my sister to watch K-pop Demon Hunters and she won't. It's quite disrespectful, actually, if you ask me. Okay, like kind of a ramble. Let's go ramble. Let's go That's how it's done. When does she make a guest appearance? She's actually in one of my YouTube videos. I taught her how to play Minecraft a while ago. She's not very comfortable in front of the camera though, and we respect that. We respect it. Does this look weird? I just don't know what stair to do. Like I liked how the white looked, but then with the brown porch, I'm like, does that look weird? But then the white porch looks weird too. Maybe the real porch was the friends we made along the way. Real crime was an amorous okay, this is Hamilton. Oh my gosh, I was gonna talk about, okay, I talked about this very briefly in my Discord server, which join the Discord if you want. It's pretty chill. Honestly, it's not the most active because I'm usually a lurker, but we try. I try my best, you know? But it's still a fun place if you want the most recent updates and other random little shenanigans, like the rant I'm about to go on. The people in my Discord got a little sneak peek of that rant. If you put things around the port, like railings. Oh, okay. I see what you mean. I see what's happening here. Okay, so my rant. So, actually let me check my Discord. When did I notice this? I did do that. Okay, anyway, I'll do that in a bit. Hang on, I gotta check when on the 13th, whenever that was. When was the 13th? Oh, last Sunday. On Sunday, how join Discord? I think if you put !point Discord, the link should show up. If not, it is also in my about section of my Twitch. The link is there should be the link somewhere. But !point Discord should get you the link in chat if you would like to do that. If not, yeah, oh, that's a little too far. Okay, but basically, last Sunday, my entire day was nearly derailed after I learned that there's a Zombies 4 now. I don't know how many people were here for the conversation we had about Disney Channel original movies. Oh good, it works. Okay. Anyway. Oh yeah, that looks good. This looks... Okay, yeah. Oh my god, the sky! Okay, yeah. I think does this look good? Maybe I do brown stairs. But basically, if you didn't know, Zombies is a Disney Channel original movie franchise. And I watched all the first 3. Oh my gosh, welcome to the brain, guys. Let me wave to you guys. What are you? Girl Game, what is your username? At least I think that's Girl Game. If I'm going off of your Twitch usernames. Okay, anyway. So for anyone who doesn't know, a little background. Zombies is a Disney Channel original movie franchise, of which, ignore your profile. It's a little hard to, but okay, I'll try my best. Do we prefer the brown stairs or the white stairs, by the way? Oh my god. Oh my god. Ignore my profile. Okay, but so yeah, so I watched the first 3 Zombies films, right? In my opinion, and this is how I realized, because I was thinking about, I learned there was a 4th one, and this is how I realized I have very strong feelings about the Zombies franchise, okay? And I just need to talk about it. I need to talk about it. An ad begins in 5 minutes. Well, I'm gonna talk about through the ads. So, you know, if you have a Twitch Prime and want to subscribe, now's the time. I'm just gonna start. You won't miss all of it. I'm just gonna start talking about it now because this is important. This is important to me. Okay, my thoughts on the Zombies franchise. You didn't get the ad memo? Well, it's starting. It's in 5 minutes. It hasn't started yet. But so the first Zombies movie came out when I was still watching Disney Channel. So that one, it's obviously like has that Disney Channel original movie vibe, but I still love it dearly, you know? It has a special place in my heart. The second Zombies movie, and listen, I understand, okay? It's Disney. Of course, if the first one does well, they're gonna make 80 more because it's Disney and that's how they make money. You know, like duh. However, I do sincerely feel like they could have just stopped after the first. They could have stopped after the first. The first was great, and they should have stopped there. They should not have kept going. Why? Well, you see, I watched the second one maybe twice. I don't remember anything from it. I vaguely remember the plot, and I remember one of the songs only because that song got turned into a meme. And I only remember the meme bit. The third one was the one I watched the most recently. I don't remember anything that happens in it. I don't remember the songs. I only remember the end reveal of spoilers, I guess, if you're gonna watch Zombies, that Addison's like a quarter alien or something. And that's why her hair is pure white. That's like all I remember. And so that's why I was like, you know, I feel like they really didn't need to keep going after the first. But then they recently came out with a fourth. And the fourth, so if you didn't know, each Zombies movie in the franchise essentially is an allegory for some societal problem and has one, like, I don't know the actual term for it. The Sims term is occult and has one occult linked to it. So I'm going to use occult. I don't know if that's actually the proper term, but it has like one occult linked to it. So obviously Zombies, the original one, that one was zombies and racism, right? So there's a lot of imagery of like segregation and the zombies being treated as less than because they weren't human. So that was the first one. The second one was, maybe we do a lattice for that foundation back here. Like they added the porch on, and that's definitely not something I stole from the neighbors. Yeah, definitely not. And then the second Zombies was an allegory for like, I don't know if there's a word for it. There probably is. I don't know what the word is, but it's the occult in the second movie in the franchise was it this floor I was using? I turned around and immediately forgot. Yeah. The second one was werewolves, and it was an allegory for like anti-indigenous sentiments and like you know, stolen land and all of that stuff, which I can't tell you how well they executed that or not because I can't remember. I thought they did pretty okay with the it's not really my place to say actually how well they did in Zombies 1 with that allegory, but like for a kids movie, I think they did pretty okay. Ching! Oh, hello. Hydrate or die straight. Oh my god, oh my god. And then the third one was aliens, and I think you can guess what the allegory for that was. I just spilled water all over. Okay, it's fine. My water bottle was fuller than I thought it was. Anyway, yeah, the third one, the occult, is aliens, and I think you can figure out what the allegory for that one was. And if you can, it was for like xenophobia essentially. And so I was like, oh my gosh, the fourth one's vampires. What allegory is gonna be vampires? Like my first thought was like ableism or something, because vampires can't go out in the sun. And then I looked up the synopsis because I don't have Disney Plus, so I can't watch the movie. And it was literally just like Romeo and Juliet. Like it was just like two old feuding families, but then one person from each family and they fall in love and I was like, oh, that's it. And then apparently that movie ends. Okay, I don't know how to do this porch. Oh, I feel like it's actually pretty normal to just have like, now my shirt's wet. It's gross. Anyway, I feel like it's normal to have a porch added on kind of like this. You know, maybe they're still working on it or something. Oh, let me know when you're back from the ads if you get them, by the way. I'm gonna keep yapping about Zombies 4 because I have some thoughts on some things. Looks normal? Okay. But apparently Zombies 4 ends with like a whole... Okay, so before I read the synopsis and I found out there was a Zombies 4, which you will not believe how I found out there is a Zombies 4. Oh, I gotta stop playing. I forgot because, well, the ads read I stopped playing. You will not believe how I've learned there was a Zombies 4, okay? Because essentially, as we all know, I'm obsessed with K-pop Demon Hunters. We all know this, okay? And I got like, it was an edit, I think. It was either an edit or animatic. And they used the song Someday from Zombies, but it was like a different version. And I was like, oh, is this like a cover of the song or something? Oh, I was gonna show the secret. Ready? Ready? Okay, that's all you get. That's all you get. Okay, so I was like, oh, is this like a cover of the song or something? And I was like, okay, but this sounds like the original, like, actors. Like, it sounds like their voices. So I looked at the little TikTok sound. It said, reprise. And I was like, wait a minute. And I clicked on it, and it was like, Zombies 4. And I was like, there's a Zombies 4? It, like, just came out, too. But that's how I found out. That's how I found out. You want more? Next ad break, I'll look a little longer. How about that? Okay, but that's how I found out there was a Zombies 4, okay? It was from a K-pop Demon Hunters, like, animatic, essentially. And then I was like, I literally immediately texted my friend, and I was like, there's a Zombies 4. And I was like, I basically gave her the whole rant I just gave all y'all. Excuse me. And then I was like, but this was before I read the synopsis. I was like, you know what? My guess is they're gonna come out with a Zombies 5, and it's gonna be like mermaids and ableism or something, or like mermaids and like homophobia. I don't even know. And then I read the synopsis, and I'm like, well, okay, maybe it's not gonna be some societal issue because this one was literally just Romeo and Juliet, basically, minus the death at the end, where, you know, spoilers, I guess, for a really old, very popular, well-known Shakespeare story. They die at the end, but they don't have that in Zombies, obviously, because it's a kids movie. Next ad break, so I need to keep baking cakes. Exactly. Anyway, and then, but then it was like, oh, it ends with like a mysterious magical water spout coming out of the water, and I was like, it's literally mermaids. It's mermaids or sea monsters. I literally called it without even reading the synopsis. That's how, like. And you know what? I'll place another bet. After that, it's gonna be like elves or something. I don't know. But I was like, they're gonna keep going until they run out of mythical creatures. It's gonna be like Zombies 27, and it's unicorns or something. Anyways, I just had to get that off my chest because I really do feel like they should have stopped. They should have stopped at the first Zombies, and they're still going. that was just really weighing on me. Literally, I took a shower after I learned there was a Zombies 4, and that was my shower thought for the entire shower. I was just angrily thinking about how there's a Zombies 4, and they should have stopped at Zombies 1. Anyways, if you there's a little peek into my head, I guess. Okay, ads are over. We could keep going. Hopefully people are back. I realized I need to paint the ceiling of this. I'm just gonna do the floor on the ceiling to make my life easier. Oh dear. Didn't get ads? Where's Girl Game gone? Girl Game? Girl Game? Oh no. Oh no. You're here? Did you get ads? No ads? Okay. I thought you just got sent to the trenches or something. I got worried. I got worried. Okay. Anyway, that's my rant. That's my rant about zombies. The Zombies franchise. And you want to know something even sillier? The Zombies... Being upset about the Zombies franchise reminded me of a very specific dream I had when I was younger. Because for some reason, I can remember some of my dreams from when I was younger, like super specifically. But before we get into that, let's look at windows and walls. Ding, subscription. Oh my gosh. Who subscribed? Girl Game! Oh my gosh, now you'll never get ads again for a whole month. Thank you for subscribing. I remember you were saying you were gonna do that. Thank you. My plant advisor has leveled up. No, I wanted to use this. Oh, yes. I was gonna say, because this door screams family to me, because it's from Growing Together. But I was worried it wouldn't have a matching swatch. Oh my god, you have the Billy Boys emote now. Let's go. Let's go. You should actually subscribe to your plant advisor. Look at Billy just floating in the... Literally, I thought of that idea for an emote and I was like, this is so stupid, I need to do it. So I made it, so now it's like Billy's floating in chat as a Billy boy, you know? Hopefully I don't get like copyrighted or something for it. I don't think I will. If I do, I'll take it down, it's fine. Like the song, Takedown. Anyway. I feel like the happy birthday windows are so like normal family home, you know? I just look over at Billy. If they take it from us, we will riot. Literally, we need the Billy Boys. I want them floating in my chat. They look so good. They're just floating there, you know? That's like one of my favorite songs too from the... It's so much better than Soda Pop. Why are they called Happy Birthday Windows? It's because they were added to base game for The Sims 25th birthday? 20-somethingth birthday? So they're Happy Birthday Windows because they were added for The Sims 4 birthday. I will make you free. Cause just imagine, okay? Replace the Saja boys with Billy. It's just a bunch of Billy. It's just Billy floating, singing. Just think about it, think about it. If anything, I would argue that the Billy boys are more powerful than the Saja boys. Like people would fall for that more than they would with the Saja boys. I would argue that, honestly. Preaching to the choir. Okay. They can't take it from us. They can't take it from us if we all band together. I don't think they will. It's basically free advertising because someone will be like, oh, what does this mean? And I can be like, oh, it's a reference to K-pop Demon Hunt. It's literally free marketing. So they can't take it from us because then they're taking away some free marketing. It's super creative, like word of mouth, you know? I am struggling with what windows to put where right now. Okay, this is like little entryway. Maybe we just do like a bunch of these windows. Yeah. 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 Yeah, that looks good. We're gonna need a laundry and bathroom down here too. This is how I'm gonna talk the rest of the stream. Buckle in. Buckle in, mother truckers. Okay. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. That wasn't very nice. I apologize. Guys, I'm so sorry. Okay. Oh. Okay, say, oh. I'm just gonna put so many windows, and then if we decide it's too many windows, we can remove some. Listen, 'cause I'm preaching to the choir now. Give me your desire. Oh, we can use my favorite arch. We have to use my favorite arch somewhere, guys. We have to. We have to. It's the law. It's the law. If we don't, Billy's gonna come for me. My favorite growing together arch. Nothing screams family like a Jet 2. Okay. Sorry. I don't know what's going on in my head right now. I don't even know. I love that arch. Exactly. It's so gorgeous and beautiful. Actually, let's not do 2 though. That looks weird. I was kind of hoping the family room could be a little more like open though, so maybe instead of putting it there, we could put it like into the kitchen. Guess who made a house too big again? Not me. Haha, I would never. Never. This is never an issue I run into ever. That's so funny. I never make my spaces too big because I have zero whatever. I live in Britain, so Jet 2 Holiday has been engraved in your head since childhood. I'm trying to think if there's any like US things that have been engraved in my head since childhood. My issue is I have some that have been like engraved in my head, but I don't know if they're specific to where I live or if they're like nationwide, and I'd rather not dox myself again, so you know. Is this too small for a kitchen? I'm just having a little trouble figuring out the layout of this thing, is all. Cause like how wonky of a, you know what, this is fine actually. Probably. We'll just do this for now. We can change it up if we decide that's ugly and we hate it and we want to delete the whole house, you know? If we get to that point. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Oh, I was gonna put a back door and then I saw the arch and got so aggressively distracted. Where's here? I like the happy birthday sliding door. Happy birthday to you. That's for anyone whose birthday it was. I sang it just for you. Happy birthday. Okay. This should have a matching wood swatch though. I said this should have a matching wood swatch though. This should have a... I can't see. Yeah, it does. Okay. Okay, Ashwin. Okay. I'll change the arch swatch like later. We're not gonna worry about that right now. We're doing windows right now. Is now the appropriate time to talk about my dream that I randomly remembered so specific. I have so many dreams from my childhood that I remember very, very specifically. And we've gone over some of them before. Like my nightmare where I got suffocated by an orangutan. Okay, how many windows is too many windows? Like for the living room, I feel like it makes sense to have so many windows, but over here it might be a bit much. That's trauma. No, but that's the thing. I have so many dreams where I like, cause like you know your dreams are like your brain process. They're a result of your brain processing information from the day. If you didn't know that. But essentially, I can remember so many dreams specifically, especially like nightmares, but I can't remember for the life of me like what caused that nightmare. Like, cause the orangutan nightmare, that's one I had reoccurring starting like preschool. And I'm like, I don't know what happened in preschool that made me have a nightmare that my freezer door downstairs, that my fridge got frozen open and it froze the whole house. And then I was trying to walk upstairs and an orangutan was just on the stair railing and then it jumped on me and suffocated me and then I'd wake up. That was a reoccurring nightmare I had starting like in preschool. I swear I'm fine, guys. I just don't know why I had a dream like that. Okay, but this other dream I had wasn't a nightmare. It was more like, if zombies were real and if this was like something you could do and it wouldn't be against OSHA, like, it could totally be a thing. Does this look weird? I feel like this is so many windows. But like, okay, so many houses, especially in the suburbs, the windows on the side just like, nobody looks there and it looks weird, you know? And why the ginger apes and not the big black ones, I don't know. Especially since chimpanzees are like cannibals. Unless you're talking about gorillas. Nah, chimpanzees are wild. They're wild. We had to watch I took a bio class in college and we were watching a video about chimpanzees. Both are no. I actually don't really remember if gorillas, they probably are. I don't know, but I just know chimpanzees are crazy. Like we had to watch a video in bio class and okay, we're gonna get a little explicit here, okay? Just warning. And a little graphic. Actually, maybe I should say this then. You know what? You have been warned, okay? I'll put like my hands up like this while I say it, and then when I'm done saying it, I'll put my hands down and you can unmute, so if you're uncomfortable with this. But essentially, okay? We had to watch a video in my biology class where it was like, male chimpanzees are super territorial, blah, 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 blah. This juvenile male wandered into these other male chimpanzee's territory, so they attacked him. They ripped his private parts off and shoved it in his mouth, and they just left his corpse. And I was like, oh, okay. So that was something I had to watch in biology class. But that wasn't in preschool though, so I don't know where that dream came from. Ah, the beauty of nature, you know? No. What was that in the biology curriculum? I think we were talking about like, I actually don't even remember what we were talking about. Like I know one of the units was evolution and there was a unit on like survival of the fittest and like genetics and stuff like that. So like I don't even know where that fell into. I know at one point we also talked about how lions, we also talked about how like male lions, if a lioness like has children with the previous male lion and then a new male lion comes in and like kicks the other lion out or whatever, like takes over the pride or the group, then that male lion will the baby lions of the previous male lion, because they want their genes to survive And female lions, when they have a baby, they focus on the baby until it's grown, and then they'll have another baby, so it takes ages. So, like, because they're like, oh my god, that ain't my genes, bro, they'll, like, kill the baby, and then, so they could... That was also in my biology class. But I already knew that, though. I already knew that because of the musical Ride the Cyclone. That's how Jane Doe is introduced. That's her little blurb. I'm struggling with these windows, guys. I don't know what to... Maybe... We could definitely put another one, like, here. At least. I would say. You know what? Let's just put too many windows for now, and then once we start putting furniture in, we could delete as needed, you know? Hey, listen, guys. What is it I always say? This channel is nothing if not educational, okay? You come to the Isabelle Choose channel for the ASMR and to learn. Not for the Sims. Not for the Date Everything. Not for my witty, hilarious comments and super good comedy. No, but you come for my random facts that I just have in my brain, and for the white noise that is my household. And I'm glad you're here if you're still here after I... Okay, in my defense, that's just science, though. That's just science, though, okay? I wasn't saying anything that wasn't true. Your father's a scoundrel, and so it seems like... I can't be stopped. I can't be stopped. I can't be I don't know what's happening today. I don't know what's happening today. I'm in a mood right now, I guess. I actually can be stopped. If you ever want me to stop talking about something, please let me know. I don't like to make people... I try not to make people uncomfortable. Okay, so we need... Say like this is like a hallway. Where's my... I want my grid, please. Trying to think. This could be like primary bedded bath, and then I guess the brother and sister are gonna share a room. We don't really have a choice. Here, we'll squish this forward a bit for the... This can be the nursery and the bathroom, because the nursery doesn't need to be that big. It's a little baby. It's a little baby, you know? Okay, anyway, so my dream. Sorry for getting just a little bit off track there, guys. My dream I had that I remembered very specifically. We just got a little bit off track there. It happens. Just a little bit. No, I don't like that. We'll do this. Hang on. I'm trying to figure out if I can, like, split this room so I can give the teen their own room, but the stairs are kind of there, so I don't think that's gonna happen. They'll just share a room, it's fine. They're, like, super close or whatever. Okay. So... Oh, thank you, I Love Sims, for the heart. Finger heart. Okay, I just went to check my TikTok real fast to make sure my volume was still on. Okay, so essentially the dream I had, which was what I was supposed to be talking about in the first place. So when we were talking about intimate parts, we were talking about chimpanzees and how they defend their territory. That's a bit different, okay? You gave your dogs bull testicles yesterday? I know that's a thing. That's like a... Yeah. You can buy them at the pet store. Oh, Viv. Okay, I'm not reading that out loud. The VOD won't know. Once the VOD goes down, people won't know. I'll leave the message in chat because I think it's kind of funny. But oh my, Girl Game says, oh my. Okay, so before this gets out of control, the dream I had. This is already out of control. The dream I had. Okay. So when I was younger, I had this dream, and I'm just saying, if zombies were real, this could be a business idea. Oh, hello, stop. Okay, so the dream I had, I think I was in elementary when I had this dream. Oh my god, Viv. Okay. Viv, I don't want to get in trouble, so I'm gonna delete these comments, but just know that I saw them and you are completely valid, okay? I just don't want to get in trouble with Twitch, but just know I saw what you said and you are valid, okay? So hang on. So does this look weird? Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. You don't need to answer that. I know it does. So I had a dream when I was younger that I remember uber specifically. Where essentially I was going to this birthday party, and it was very popular to have your birthday party at this one, like, it was like a play place, I guess. I don't really know how to describe it, but essentially what happened was you would roll up to the place, skirt, you know, you would pull up, and then that looks weird too. Oh, what if we do the little square windows maybe? I'm just trying to think how it will look not weird inside and not weird outside. Oh gosh. No. So essentially in my dream, you would pull up and it was like this big building, and there was like a railway and like big wooden mine carts, and you would get into the mine cart, and then someone would like ring a bell and the big doors would open, and you would be like brought in the mine cart. You would go into this opening room. In that room was a bunch of cabinets full of weapons. Keep in mind, this was a children's birthday party place. So you would pick out a weapon or two. There were a whole bunch. They had like throwing things, like they had like daggers. They had like they had things to whack things with, you know. I clearly know weapons very well. Clearly I know what I'm talking about. But essentially they had all these weapons, and you could pick whatever you wanted. And then once you picked your weapon of choice, you would get back into the little cart. And gosh, I don't know. Maybe we do the windows on the outside first, so we just hope it looks good on the inside. So you would pick your weapon, right? And I can even remember like who was in the dream, but I'm not gonna say that because they're real people. Okay, it's off center inside, but it's like fine. As long as it looks okay outside, I'm okay with it being off center inside, because I can work with it, you know? Does this look okay? Okay, while you guys decide that looks okay, I'm gonna keep talking. So once you picked your weapon, you would get back in the minecart, and then the next set of big doors would open, and you would come in. I could actually build this in The Sims. I could see it clear enough in my head that I could probably build it. I'm not going to. That's just a normal house. Okay, good. Good, that's what we want. So you would get inside, and basically you would get off the cart. They all went through here, and you were on this big like platform, and then past that platform, past like a railing, was this big like pit. It was like a big sunken room, and in that big sunken room was 2 pirate ship playgrounds. I actually know where one of the pirate ship playgrounds was from, because where I went to daycare, they had a playground kind of similar to it, but it was like that. and there were two, and you were split into two teams. And essentially, the name of the game was you would go down into the pit, split into teams, and each team would have their ship playground. And then what would happen was zombies would start spawning in, like real life zombies. They would just start like crawling out of the walls and the ground, and you had to kill them. And then your goal was to kill more zombies than the other team, or to sabotage the other team from killing the zombies. You couldn't hurt each other, only the zombies, but you had to like kill more zombies than the other team. And essentially it was like you could literally get bit by the zombies, but if you did, it was just like, oh no, you gotta go back up to the to where the table, because the platform had like a bunch of tables, and that's where like the parents would sit and like, you know, watch, make sure the kids are being safe. So the kids with their daggers and their maces and their, you know, but they would, so you would like, if you got bit, you would just like go up, and then they'd have like some first aid for you, and you would just like be fine. So like in my dream, I played for a while, and I climbed all over the pirate ship, and I killed some zombies, and then I got bored, so I went up to the platform, and I sat with the kids whose birthday it was. I sat with his mom, and she was like, oh, like, are you hurt, blah blah? And I was like, no, I'm just bored. And she was like, okay, well, we have some pizza coming. And that was the dream. I think I had a dream in that location more than once too, but that specifically is what I can remember. That dream specifically. I know I dreamt in that location more than once, but specifically that plot is what I remember the most. But yeah, I just remembered that because I was thinking about Zombies 4 and getting unnecessarily, irrationally upset about Zombies 4. So if you ever look at someone and wonder what's going on inside their head, that's what's happening in mine. Completely normal thoughts that everybody has. Oh, I hate how these are not even. I'm just gonna get rid of these. Goodbye. But yeah, so if zombies were real, that could like totally be a thing. But they aren't, so. I also just don't think anyone in their right mind would be handing children weapons like that. So, okay, I'll put windows here once we have like the counters in and stuff. I don't know where I want them to go yet. And this is the back of the house, so it doesn't need to look as good. If I line these up, how does it look down here? Perfectly fine. No. What if I... Oh no! Oh no, that had secrets. Oh no, that had secrets. How much secrets was exposed? It's fine. Guys, look away, look away. That had builds in it that aren't public yet. That had builds in it that aren't public yet. Don't look, don't look, don't look. Wait, now I need to see. I'm watching back the stream. There's so much. Am I that far behind? On the... You didn't watch your making custard? Okay, good, good. My stream is so far behind on my end. Like, the chat isn't, but the stream is. Oh. No, guys, don't look, okay? That had secrets. That had secrets. That had things that haven't been released yet. Don't look, don't look. Be ethical. Be ethical and trustworthy. Don't look. Okay. It's fine. Maybe we'll do like this for now. Okay, and then up here we can put a vent. A vent. For no particular reason other than what every other house needs a vent for. Nothing else, just a normal house vent for normal venting things, you know? Like to release moisture. Yeah. Ooh, I kinda like that. Oh, I kinda like that. Do we like the trim around the middle? Do we want to give the house a belt? Wow, but now it's annoying me that these windows aren't quite centered. But then how low is this inside? Oh, it's not that bad. Let me tell y'all, I'm building with I'm building with tall wall height for the second time right now for my off-stream build that I told you about, my grandest build yet. And let me tell you, building with tall wall, I know we did for the museum, but that was a little different. This, building with tall wall height has been a wild experience so far. Like, it's only for one floor of my build, but it's been very interesting to experience. And again, if it goes well, you probably will see the build eventually. Once I eventually have enough builds to make a things I build off stream video. Because, you know, I gotta build for myself sometimes, you know, guys? Okay. What do we think about this for the general exterior? And then girl game, I would start warming up a little bit, okay? Should we have a fence around the backyard? Let's do that. And then girl game, I would start warming up your plant cells. That I'm sure you have just ingrained in your body. We could do your classic American picket fence, white picket fence. God, imagine being an American. I could never. Oh wait, I actually can't maybe fence. Maybe I can't. That's a wall. Something else America's doing. Okay, so. Okay, maybe we won't do a fence. I feel like it's not. We don't need a fence. Or. Hang on. Give me a second, I need to figure this fence out. Not there. We'll go like here. I mean, I don't know what's gonna be in this little thing. Probably nothing. I hope you're hungry for nothing. Got 10 ready to go. Oh my gosh. Oh, Arnar. Clear, we have a problem. What, like there? No, up one more. But I have a window there. Let's just not do a fence. I can't be bothered. I can't be bothered. Today's not a fence day. Today is a free roam wild chicken day. I don't know. I just said free roam and then went chicken, you know. A truly natural train of thought to have. So, no, I don't want, actually I do want live edit, because then I get more plants. And we could always use more plants. Okay, I'm thinking up here we just do like 2 little bushes, and then the back we can maybe do like a tree. I don't know, we gotta keep it very clean and suburban, you know what I mean? This is not where the bushes are. Shrub. Shrub-a-dub-a-ding-dong. Oh my god. Okay. We have a bulbous bush. I don't like that word, bulbous. Sounds like a disease. Or we can do these little yellow flower bushes. Would you rather have a bulbous bush or some little yellow flowers? Or something else? I don't know. I don't know. Plant advisor, what are we thinking? Unless you have a specific plant name in mind. Yellow flower? Okay. And should we just like leave them out like... Oh! Real quick actually. I gotta throw some terrain paint down around the edges of the house. So then it looks... grounded. That's a free pun right there for all you pun lovers. Oh my god. No, I don't know what that means. Okay. I don't know what... Okay. I keep hitting things I'm not meant to today. I'm trying to think of other dreams I can remember from when I was younger. I definitely... Oh. Oh, I've talked about that one before. Oh, I have this one nightmare that was actually pretty horrific. I'm not gonna talk about that nightmare on stream. That one actually gets pretty graphic. That one I also had in preschool. I don't know what was wrong with me in preschool. I was having some pretty scary nightmares, now that I'm thinking about it. Was I okay? Either that or I was just really that aggressively imaginative, I guess. Put a little more under here, just because it's under the porch. I have no clue what that looks like down there, but it's probably fine. Okay. So yellow flowers. Do we want them to just be like this, or should I put them in like sort of a planter box? I don't know how good that would look either, but... Huh? Okay, I got confused. I'm always confused. Let's see what the planter box would look like, and then we can decide. No. I think we just do the naked bush. That was a choice of words I made. Okay. What do we think about the front of the house? Do we need anything else? No planter, I agree. Does this look like a completely normal house with no secrets beneath? With no secrets down below. Nothing that you can think of? Okay. Well, when we'll get like a porch light and stuff, other than like cluttery stuff, I think this is good. And then for the back, what should we put in the back? Let me see what outdoor activities we have. Other than gardening. Whalebert! Yes. No. We could do a monkey bars, a jungle gym for the kids. or a big shark slip and slide. Or just a casual rocket ship. Two pirate ships where the kids can fight monsters with real weapons. No, perfect. We'll do this. It's just like my dream, guys. No, I'm kidding. Just a casual atmospheric water generator. I say. Wait, before I forget. Oh my gosh, before I forget. We need one of these and we need two of these. Why is live edit still? Okay. And we'll give them super normal trash cans because they're a normal family with normal trash. These really are just normal trash cans. And of course, because I need it to be even. Because I need it to be even. Because I'm just particular like this. Don't judge. I don't judge you for your life choices, do I? Cynthia? Just kidding. Now we'll wait and see if someone named Cynthia actually sees that and they get scared. Okay, there. Okay, I was thinking a tree. Do we have a particular tree in mind? My personal favorite tree that's just in the game is either the quaking aspen if we want a little skinnier one, or I am particularly fond of the hawthorn tree. I like how it leans. That doesn't fit. That doesn't fit. That doesn't fit. But yes. Because this tree just gives, like, childhood home. I don't know. What other dreams have I had? Oh my god, I had a dream last night I was going to talk about. Okay, I know a dream. But first, what tree? Before we talk about the dream I had last night, what tree? Because the dream I had last night was interesting. I was an assassin. You like the first? This one? I agree. I agree. Okay. So I had a dream last night that I was an assassin. And it was just a dream, okay? And I think I had it because I've been watching so much Bards of New York. And I've been watching The Nightmare Crew. So, Ballad of the Nightmare Crew. And they get in quite a few skirmishes in that series, so I think that's why I had this dream. But I had a dream that, you know that whole joke where it's like the people with the swords and they go and then it just everything cuts? I had a dream where I could do that, and like I went into an office building where there were some like corrupt people probably, and I just like walked up to a few and then I walked away. And they just kind of like fell to the floor, and I just like walked away. It was super cool, actually. I was like super sick. And then, did that make a difference? Wait a minute. That's a different floor. Why am I confusing myself? And then I got into a car. It was me and my getaway driver. And the getaway driver, the police were like trying to catch us. And I was so calm, but my getaway driver was like freaking out. But like they didn't entirely know it was me. is the thing, because I was just too quick, you know? And so, and so the getaway driver was like, we were trying to get out of the parking lot, and like one police car came up like this, and another one started blocking us, and I was like, just go around. And so they wiggled around, and I went, okay. They were using their turn signals at first. I was like, don't do that, because they're going to know where we're going. So then I waited till we got to the opening of the parking lot, and I said, okay, now use your turn signals, so then they think we're normal people who are just driving normally. And then so that's what we did, and then we just drove off. That was my dream. It wasn't as exciting as the zombies, but that was the dream I had last night. Or one of the dreams I had last night. I had more, but I can't exactly remember the rest. All in all, I think I would make a terrible criminal. That's just what I'm learning. Okay, I like the monkey bars. I think it'd be fun. This is not where the monkey bars are. Oh my god, and we wanted a totally casual telescope. So cash. Staring straight into their neighbors' yards. Wait, I can't turn too far. Oh my gosh. Okay, I got so distracted. Good thing I remembered. That was a close one. I almost leaked more things. This is what I get for... I don't know why. I was like, oh, I'll build here for today's stream. I don't think I have anything I need to worry about, like, leaking. And I remembered after I went live, I was like, oh wait, this video isn't up yet, so it would indeed be leaking. But it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Oh my gosh. New voice unlocked. Okay. We'll give them the monkey bars just for fun. Oh my god, wrong button. Oh, good heavens. And these are totally normal monkey bars, not used for like training, strength training or anything. It's just for the children to play on, you know? My laptop knows. Shloop, shloop, shloop. Pop, pop. Okay. 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 And then... Oh, I can't fit the tree house. I mean, technically I can, but that's a bit of a squeeze. That is a very big bit of a squeeze. Yeah, no, okay, I don't think the treehouse is happening. That would have been really cool, though. What else should we have in the backyard? I'm trying to resist putting a chess table in, because that's what I put every time I don't know what to put somewhere. Without fail, every single time. I'm like, don't know what to put? Chess table. How about a picnic table instead? A nice bench. Or would we rather have this, or would we rather have like a bench? Where they could watch the kids play. Like 2 benches or something. I don't know. What do we think? I need to stop moving my mouse so much. Whoa! Table? Okay, we can do that. If you so insist, I suppose. No, I'm kidding. I did ask the question, so. That was a really fake sounding laugh. That was a genuine laugh, it just sounded fake. Like Dorian. Is this a safe place to admit that? This is a safe place to admit this because it's my space. But not the app. Or the old social media site, not app. So much just happened just now. Like so many words just came out of my mouth, and I think I only processed about half of them before they... Okay, so what was I saying? Dorian from Date Everything. Oh, ad break in 5. Okay. I'll give you a longer look at the secret, okay? Even though... Or maybe not. You got enough spoilers today. I already showed more than I was supposed to on accident. It was an accident. An accident. No, 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 no. I'll see how nice I'm feeling in about 5 minutes. In about 4 minutes and 28 seconds. Let's put my favorite fern plant. I want to watch and hear the secrets too. I mean, if you haven't gotten ads yet, I don't see why maybe you won't get ads, you know? What was I saying? Oh yeah, about Dorian. Is this, I think, I need to admit something, guys, about Dorian. I think he's ugly and... No, I'm kidding. I'm so kidding. I am so kidding. I am so kidding. I'm so joking. Don't worry. Ding, subscription. Oh my god. Oh. Viv got desperate. Viv got desperate and subscribed. Thank you for subscribing, Viv. Oh my gosh, wait, Viv, you now also have access to the thingy. Put the emote. Yes, yes. You have to do it, Viv. You have to do it. You unsubscribed from someone else for this. Oh no. That is dedication right there. Viv, you are on your way to being my second favorite fan, because that's another bit we do on this channel. What about Dorian? Okay, so I just want to say that, you know, there are times where I'm like, man, you really, really could tell that I'm asexual. And Dorian is one of those times, okay? Because we went and visited Trap Dorian first, right? Or not first, but we visited Trap Dorian before I talked to Bedroom Dorian. You know, because y'all were just so desperate to see Trap Dorian, and I'm a nice person, so I let you. So I allowed you to. Hang on. I feel like we put this out for the baby. Oh my god, the swatches on this are so cute. For the baby to play outside. Which swatch do we want? Do we want the bears? The ocean? Or the frog? Or something else. I kind of like the bears a lot. It's so the baby can play outside too. You know? Kind of. Bear? Okay. Oh my god, it's so cute. I don't know where to put it. We'll put it in the shade so the baby doesn't get sunburnt, I guess. And if you pull these little dangly, the little honey things just right, something unlocks, but I'm not gonna say what. So essentially, okay, I'm gonna be so real. Going into this, right, I was like, I don't know, because there were a few dateables that I was like, I know I'm probably gonna romance this person. I think I'll probably only friend this person. I don't want to talk to this person because they're scary. But I'm gonna have to anyway, but I'm gonna avoid it for a bit because they scare me, because, I am just specifically talking about Dishy. Dishy scares me, okay? Dishy is scary. But anyway. So, Dorian was one of the ones that going into this, I was like, I'll probably just only do friendship, you know? Because I was like, I don't know. He seems chill, but I'll probably only do friendship. Because he seems to prefer that, I guess. But it wasn't when I saw Trapdorian. No. That wasn't what made me change my mind. Mainly, I'd already seen Trapdorian, to be fair. I already got spoilered. But that wasn't what made me change my mind. No. What made me change my mind was hearing him laugh. Because his laugh is just so delightful. And then I went, I need to romance this man. I heard him laugh, and I need to romance him. So... That's all. That's all I needed to say. It wasn't Mini Dorian. No, it wasn't Mini Dorian. It wasn't Mini Dorian. It wasn't Backdoor Dorian. It was hearing that man laugh like, ha ha. And I went, that's my man right there. I heard him go, ha ha. And I went, that's my husband. That's one of my husbands. I heard him go, ha ha. I went, yeah, I'm gonna marry that man. No, I'm kidding. But, not really. But yeah. That was what got me. Legit reason to romance. Exactly. You have a new addition to your list. I will say, someone showed up on my For You page and they also had Doug on their list, and I saw that and I immediately went, man, is this Girl Game in disguise? I'm kidding. I was like, wow, so I guess Girl Game wasn't the only one who had... You took Doug off of your list, though. Is this good for the backyard, or should we put more? I feel like this is fine. They just run around, you know? I would love to hear your list, though. Because I know you swapped Doug for Lyric last time. Okay, ready? Ready for the secret? Boom. That's all you're getting. That's all you're getting. The video comes out next Sunday. What's actually the plan in the game? For Date Everything, my plan is to... At the moment, my plan is to at least meet all of the dateables. And then after that, if I still want to keep playing, it will probably be to get an ending with every one of the dateables. And then I'll see from there if I feel like still playing after that. If I feel like continuing to play after that. I am not gonna do like the hate everything or the friend everything or the love everything stuff. Mainly because I could not do the hate everything. I would feel so awful. Like that would actually pain me. Only saw you play a short time. No, it would actually pain me having to do hate everything. I could not do that. That would hurt my heart too much. I would be too sad. I think we're done with the outside. What do we think? Other than like maybe adding a few windows later, but completely normal house. So normal. Oh, I forgot one small detail. One small itty bitty little itty bitty little itty bitty baby detail. I can never hate people like Teddy. Exactly, like a birdhouse. Oh, actually, we could do that. No, but I would actually feel there's some, like if I got like the hate ending with Chance, I couldn't. Like Chance, I couldn't. Kopi is like Beverly. Like there's so many dateables that I'm like, you all are so sweet. I could not. Like I would feel too bad. It would genuinely pain me. Here we go. I thought I had one from... Wait, I thought I had another one. I just don't know where it is. Bird. This one. I prefer this one. This one's cuter. Well, okay, this one's more like... this one has flowers, though. I'm convinced. We'll put it under the tree. Who was the other person on your list? Girl Game? That you added to your list? If I had to like rank everyone that I got the romance ending with so far, which is only 4 people, I could do it. I could do it easily. With a secret camera. Oh, that's true. Maybe we should put it in the front. It's like a Nest camera. Get it? Get it? You know Nest cameras? It's a Nest camera. Get it, 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 get it. Tyrell? I haven't met Tyrell yet. Is Tyrell, the towels? It's because they're puns, so I try to, like, figure out which pun it's supposed to be. Oh my god, the lag. Okay, I'm gonna hit save. That makes me nervous. Save. Towels? Okay, yeah. I have yet to speak with most of the bathroom dateable. With any of... I have not talked to a single bathroom dateable, actually, I don't think. You found him in the bedroom closet? Well, perhaps we'll pay him a visit on Wednesday. Are we good outside? I think we're good outside. We can start inside. I probably won't finish it today. But that's what I figured would happen. We're gonna start by putting in my absolute favorite ceiling lights. The sink scares you? The sink looks kind of scary, but I don't know if he acts scary. I haven't seen much gameplay of him. But Dishy petrifies me. Dishy's like the type of character that would show up in my preschool nightmares, and we all know how horrifying my preschool nightmares were. Okay. No, but if I had to rank the people that I've gotten the love ending with so far, it would be Chance, obviously. From top to bottom. Chance, obviously. And there's only 4 people. But Chance, and then Dante, and then Wall, and then Daisuke. So sorry to my Daisuke fans out there, but I'm not gonna lie, if y'all missed the stream, I got the love ending with Daisuke because I flipped a coin. So but that's because personally I would have liked to get to know him a little longer, but it was also just a game, so I was like, I don't really care. If this was real life, I would have been like, let's get to know each other a little more and then I'll decide. But since it was just a game, I was like, I don't care, we'll flip a coin. It made it funny. Add a little tension, you know? A little suspense. This is the bathroom. I should probably put railings on the stairs later. Okay. Oh, and light switch. Okay, let's do all the boring stuff right now real fast. We'll do, like, you know, like all the light switches and da-da-da-da-da-da-da. All the doors and the light switches and stuff. Ooh, look at that stained glass. Okay. That was, I just had to have a moment there. It's so beautiful. I just had to have a moment. Okay. Let's do light switches. And then mayhaps we'll be done for today. Boom. Wait, what is this room? This is the bathroom, so we need 2 light switches for the fan, for the vent. I just feel like, okay, with Daisuke, I feel like I felt like it was kind of sudden. And I also feel like I was seeing a lot of people online being like, he's, or maybe they were talking about someone else, but I feel like he was one of the, supposedly one of the more difficult ones. But I also saw some other people being like, honestly, if you have good pattern recognition and you can figure out like what each dateable wants, it's not that hard. So I feel like it might have just been my pattern recognition kicking in or something, but I didn't find him all too difficult to romance. Unless he wasn't one of the difficult ones, that's also a possibility. I thought we moved extremely quick for what I was expecting. I literally made 3 deliveries and made a pot with that man, and all of a sudden he was like basically asking for my hand in marriage. And I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. 1 second though. Just give me one moment. Why are we going so fast? No, I'm kidding. Where'd my door go? Oh, I took it from there. Okay. I got very confused. Stop. Stop. Okay. See, because then you can just like measure up, you know, where the light switch should go. You just use the door. Okay. Okay. I've gone all quiet because I'm focusing on this being exactly lined up where I want it to, because I want it to be lined up perfectly, because I can. Is this the nursery or the bathroom? This is the bathroom. The bathroom. Not okay, okay? There we go. This is the riveting content everyone signed up for. Me putting light switches on the walls, my favorite part of Sims building. I bet you guys are having as much of a blast as I am. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. One more. We're almost there, guys. Hang on. Oh wait, no, 2 more. I have to put another one in the hallway. Oh my golly gosh. Gosh. Okay. There we go, last one. Okay, now actually last one. For realsies this time. Oh, okay. Okay, one last thing. Phew. One last thing. Let's put railings on the stairs so they aren't death traps. That might be needed. Maybe just a little bit. How else are they supposed to slide down the stairs in the morning? Okay, this looks like very normal. Where's the matching one? Here it is. We'll just go like this, and then we'll go like, oh no, like this, and voila. That is where we're stopping today. We finished the whole exterior. I'm proud of us. We talked about chimpanzees and lions. Okay, next time we'll continue with the main house, and then the basement will probably be last, because that's the secret fun part. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and end on TikTok now so I can save my poor PC. No! Stop, phone! I didn't say hey Google. Oh, and now I actually say it and you don't trigger. Okay, now that's understandable. Anyways, what did I just hit? I just kind of clicked a bunch of buttons without really... Well, let's hope I saved. So... Oh gosh, now I gotta go check it. Wait, it's glitching. Oh no, I didn't hit anything. I just hit save. Okay. Don't scare me like that. Oh my gosh. I just reflexively hit save. Okay. Wednesday, we'll be back with more Date Everything. I have my list of dateables we need to go see. It is Art, because we're doing the art gallery stuff. Dorian for our daily Dorian. Mateo, and then Doug, because Girl Game so desperately wants me to experience existential dread, I suppose, which just shows how much my viewers care about me, I guess. No, I'm kidding. And then we'll be back next Saturday with continuing the secrets, the totally normal house that's so normal and normal. Okay, bye TikTok. And then the cool people left on Twitch. Hang on, I'm making sure it ended properly. Yes, okay. Mamai. Goodbye that. Goodbye moon. Good night moon, not goodbye moon. Okay, okay. Oh no, we are one away from yes end. Here's the thing, okay, with this. For this, you have to be in the Discord, okay, because this is going to be a very special stream. You regret Doug? Oh, okay, pause on what I was saying. Go ahead. I'm here for the tea. You know what, while you're typing, I'll keep saying. This is going to be a very special stream that I'm going to stream to the sub-only channel in the Discord. So we'll try to find a time where all 5 of the subs are available. So you can get your money's worth, you know? And then I will yes and Date Everything. You have reflected and he is a no. What caused you to, like, what reflection needed to be made that made you go, maybe existential dread is not a good, not a good partner. Maybe this existential dread guy, to get him to love you, you have to insult him. Sounds like he has some problems to work through. Oh my goodness. What? I don't get why you... I still don't understand why he was on your list in the first place when his name is literally Existential Dread and he looks the way he looks. Like, listen, I'm not usually gonna crap on someone for how they look because, you know, that's mean. But he is quite literally just... I don't even know how to describe him. You know what it is? It's because he's shirtless and super buff, so he gives off the vibe of like a really annoying like frat bro or something. Gross. Gross. That's what it is. Girl Game's like, I just wanted to try something new. I want to see what existential dread was like. No, I'm kidding. Okay. But yes, I'm going to go now because I need to pee. So, TMI. Anyway, I will see you all on Wednesday for more Date Everything. We'll meet Doug on Date Everything after our daily Dorian. So goodbye. Have a good day. I hope your cake goes well, Viv. Thank you both for subscribing. We will see you on Wednesday for more Date Everything. Because I paid good money for that game. We're going to at least meet all the datables before I stop. Okay, goodbye. Goodbye. Go stretch. Have some water. I'm going to go. Have a good sleep. I don't know. Bye.